My name is Kristine Deeks, and I work at Godsman Elementary School, and I'm from Denver, Colorado, and I play for Team DPS. When we began this training on Monday, we had this entire plan for how we would present the information and the overview of creative curriculum, and had this entire room full of eager learners who came to us without knowing that it would be without pay, and it was their summer vacation whittling down to the last few days, and their boxes were stacked below them, box 1 and box 2, which we'd asked them to bring, and they were just like, Krissie, Jose, when are we going to see what's in there? You're talking, and we're doing these activities, and what's in the box? What's in the box? So after the end of the day on Monday, we changed the plan for Tuesday morning because we weren't keeping it a big dark secret. We do want you to know what's in there. So on this sheet, and it came in the top of your box 1, I borrowed this from Lori because I opened my box 1 weeks ago. This thing that we're going to talk about is this teal binder. And this is a really fun organizational piece. It's divided up into these sections. This part right here has a little small pocket that fits something we're going to talk about in just a minute, these small cards. This next part here fits cards here. This is the order that a group of 12 teacher leaders met last spring. We had a training from Teaching Strategies, came and worked with us, and after looking through and a lot of chatting and working together, we decided that we would have this order based on our climate in Colorado, based on our population, and a lot of lively discussion. We really had wanted to put trees in the spring, and at Godsman we were a pilot school for this. We have 2 Spanish and 2 English classrooms, and we were doing the tree unit in spring, and we didn't have leaves on our trees yet. And so we were doing some of the tree leaf comparisons, and we had to go to hobby stores and buy plastic or soap plants and cut the leaves off to utilize. I don't know. The reason why I'm calling attention to that is because we bought it district-wide, all of the units are being scanned. We have authorization from Teaching Strategies. They're all scanned into TeacherNet. And so you can do it one of 2 ways. You can leave all your materials at school, and if you plan at home, they're all on TeacherNet. Or you can leave all your materials at home and then do your planning at school and vice versa. So how nice is that? Sort of. So an instructional teaching card is folded in half. The top half of it is the what you do. Okay? The side of it are the things that you can do to include all children and to do enrichments and things to do with children with special needs, things to do with second language learners, dual language learners. And right up here is the part that we just love Teaching Strategies for doing with their creative curriculum. How nice is this? Right up here, your objective. So in your mind, ding, 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 documentation time. We work for Denver Public Schools, who is so supportive of what we're doing for young children. TS Gold, creative curriculum. We have Eckers looking at all of our materials being right for children. We have class looking at our relationships and our interactions being right for children. So in Denver Public Schools, everything is aligned to be perfect for the learning for children. And if you're Kristine Deeks, you call them mega minutes. You combine it. So the Mighty Minutes card, look at all these. Not a bad activity in here. They're all absolutely amazing. On the front of the card has the what you do, and on the back of the card, the extension. Well, in the tree study, there's a book called Steve. And it's a really beautiful story. So with my coworkers, we had planned to read Steve on Thursday, whatever. And so Miss Deeks thinks like, okay, we're reading Steve on Thursday. I have all the kids, and they're all looking up at me and trusting me with all their big brown eyes. And I'm reading Steve, and it's this really beautiful story. Well, next thing I know, Steve, this tree that they love, dies. All the kids are crying. I'm crying. No. And I'm like, why didn't I pre-read this book? Because I did not know the tree was going to die. So the book is about this father writing, or parent writing, I can't remember now, mother or father, writing home to his adult children about this tree that they grew up with and loved. And now, you know, there was damage to it. So I said to my colleagues, you guys, at lunch, did you read Steve? And they're like, yes. Steve died. They're like, yeah. We pre-read it and we knew and we were prepared. And I'm like, I wasn't prepared. I was crying. The kids were crying. So, you know, this old dog needed a new trick. I needed some of the books that you've never heard of. I'd pre-read because they're all in there for an amazingly great reason. And